back in session today in Swain County after a social media threat led to an early dismissal yesterday. Fortunately, nothing came of that threat, but this morning at Swain County High School, about a quarter of the student body walked out of class. They were joined by teachers and the crowd at the assembly. Student organizers say it was not intended to be a protest, but rather a statement to show they want changes to help them feel safer at school. Safety is a growing concern following last week's fatal shooting in Florida. Would giving guns to teachers help? Well, it depends on who you ask. John Lawrence reports. Record warm February is causing concern for area farmers. Peach trees are budding at St. Paul Mountain Vineyards in Henderson County, but early variety apple trees are just barely showing signs of life. Fruit trees like apples, peaches, and berries need a certain number of cold hours so the plants can properly rest and prepare for the growing season. If the weather does not cool down in the next week or two, buds on these trees could open to the point where they become susceptible to frost, freezing temperatures, and disease. So Ingrid, what everybody's wondering is that cool down actually going to come?
It's going to happen. It's going to be a little bit cooler, but we're not forecasting freezing temperatures next week. So that's the good news. And you just heard in that piece too, it does need to stay below freezing in the 20s for several hours to really damage some crops. But of course, we still have a long period of time before we could see the warm up that just stays through summertime, right? It's just way too early for that. But enjoy the 70s today, enjoy the 70s tomorrow. It's Sunday that we see temperatures drop below the 70-degree mark. And look what happens. That rain returns to the area. So you can't expect rainy conditions across the region. Right now, across the southeast, I think that's the pick place to be around the country because it's so warm in areas in yellow and also in orange. Further north and west is just very cold, rainy, and also seeing snow showers across some portions of the country. You can see that right there north of this low along the Great Lakes and also into Canada, and still seeing some instability along this front. That's a system that we're watching this weekend. It could drive even some storms into our region on Sunday. Not expecting severe weather, but that is going to be the wetter of the 2 days this weekend. So get outside tomorrow. I think it's going to be pretty nice, besides a few showers here and there. Here's 2 o'clock this afternoon. You can see the southerly flow, the warm conditions returning to the region yet again. Partly cloudy skies, and tonight a slight chance for some rain. There's 11 p.m. and into tomorrow, also a couple showers starting off the Saturday. But I think the majority of the day will be dry. There's lunchtime on Saturday, late day, a couple showers pop up. 8 a.m. Sunday, I'll stop it right there. And it does show this line of some showers and even some heavier rain moving through the area throughout the day on Sunday. There's 10 p.m. Still starting to see some showers move through the region, but then by Monday, things start to taper. Futurecast for rainfall shows little rain by 8 a.m. tomorrow, but then wait, as we go throughout the day and into Sunday night, we'll see those rain showers increase to about 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch across much of the area, and areas further north and west seeing closer to 1 inch plus. But this one model is indicating it could mean some heavier rain in areas in purple. So I wanted to highlight this for you. West of Asheville puts that area in 2 inches of rain. So that's through Monday morning. 60 degrees right now in Highlands, where we're seeing a little bit more cloud cover there. Still holding on to some good clouds at Perry, Lester Flooring Skycam Network at 67 degrees. But a lot of you watching probably have a lot more sunshine outside your window. It is breezy, 20-mile-per-hour wind up in Knoxville, 13 in Asheville and Hendersonville, and 12 in Forest City. Believe it or not, it's actually cooler than yesterday by 5 degrees, but still warm, 70 degrees outside your door in Buncombe County. So we're forecasting it to warm up another about 3 to 5 degrees. So that's still below the record of 76 for this time of the year. We'll keep a close eye on that as we head over the next couple of hours. Upper 60s Sunday, low 60s early next week. And this is what I was talking about. So staying above freezing, but it does look to trend a little bit cooler next week, a little bit closer to normal. Back to you.
Looking for the most updated weather coverage? Download our News 13 app and stay on top of the warnings, advisories, and alerts. It's free. Simply search WLOS in your app store.
Sky Watch weather.
Welcome into the Carolina Kitchen. Brian Ross with the Asheville Kitchen is here with us, and you are making something that looks delicious to go with these beautiful scones.
Yes, lemon curd, the perfect accompaniment.
Okay.
So easy to make. I have lemon juice already here, and then you have some lemon zest we want to put in there. So these microplane works great for that. Just to get some lemon zest in there, and that goes in the pot. And so this we just whisk together, and you want to make sure you're using a scrambling because they're actually going to boil. I just want to mix everything together here. This should go pretty quickly.
Yum. So
it
tell
makes
us
it-
what the actual kitchen is.
So it's cooking classes to go with directions and a full class schedule, and I'm constantly adding. Tomorrow night we'll be doing Indian street food.
That's a
We're
little
making
bit of
cheese
everything.
on the weekend. Yeah, we're just fully intense, fully everything, bread, all kinds of stuff.
Okay.
So use and suspension and nice and thick. And then you'll know you're there too, because here it goes. The bubbles then making it, as the butter cools, it's thicker, and you end up with it right on top so you don't get a skin. And then you have this nice and thick, lemony.
The recipe at home, go to our website, WLOS.com. Click on the Carolina Kitchen link. That's the fast address stamped envelope, 2110 Technology Drive, Asheville. Thanks. Chicken Parmesan with brown rice pasta. Which is right on your... Now that there's an app for just about anything and everything, why not download an app that helps you buy the perfect fitting pair of jeans without ever having to step foot in a dressing room?
I like this idea. Carolyn Long tested out a possible solution. It's called Like a Glove.
I don't think I've ever found the perfect pair, and that's a bummer.
Ask any woman and she'll agree. Finding the perfect pair of jeans is often defeating, frustrating, and a giant waste of time.
That's why I don't like to go to dressing rooms. I prefer to order it online and suffer in the silence of my home, you know?
I hate shopping for jeans.
What is it about trying on jeans?
They're too tight in the legs, or they're too long, or they're too big in the waist. They never fit right.
It doesn't matter the store. It's always been kind of a struggle. I would say it's the most frustrating thing for me.
Morgan Cormack is one of our producers at KCTV5 News. Even with her darling figure, she dreads jean shopping, something she's always blamed on her height.
It's either they fit my waist and they're too short, or they're long and they're either too tight up here or they're too loose.
So Morgan agreed to help us test these smart leggings from company Like a Glove that have sensors that take various measurements.
This is crazy. They should fit like mid-rise jeans, 2 fingers below the belly button.
The leggings connect through Bluetooth to the coordinating app.
Stand straight, press measure, and stay still for 5 seconds.
Can you feel it scanning? Nope.
In no time, you get this list of the most recommended jeans for your body type in a wide variety of price ranges.
Levi says I'm a size 29.
You know what I say, Morgan?
What?
Let's go shopping.
Let's do it.
One after the next, Morgan tried on our purchases from The Gap and Old Navy.
Gap, slim, straight, high rise. They are definitely long enough, which is good.
They're cute.
They are cute.
Gap, low stretch, real straight, mid-rise.
The waist fits good. They're long enough.
Old Navy, mid-rise, curvy, skinny.
In the waist, they're almost too big.
Mid-rise, Rockstar, super skinny.
They fit really well. I like them a lot.
Old Navy, mid-rise, originals.
It gives you lots of options. I mean, I think my list had 40 or 50 options.
Surprisingly, Morgan found that the app recommendations often suggested regular length, not long, and they fit perfectly.
Turns out I didn't really need them at all. And I'd been buying, longer, taller jeans most of my life.
So if the leggings sell for about $68, is it worth it?
I liked the experience, but I don't think it's worth $68. I think if it was maybe half that, then that would be cool.
But Morgan did suggest sharing the leggings and the cost.
I also think you could give it to other people if they wanted to use it. Like if your mom or your sister or a friend wanted to use it.
And share the price.
And share the price of it, then I think it would make more sense.
Oh,
Okay.
we could share those because Ingrid and I also both hate shopping for jeans.
Jeans are a little short on me.
Yeah, because you're taller, and I'm right between short
So
and
they're a little-
regular, so they're either too short or too long, so
Yeah.
that's when I have to get the big heels.
Yeah, we look like we're the same height, but we're not.
Not at all. The box office blockbuster Black Panther could face some competition this weekend.
Coming up, a look at 3 of the contenders and what kind of turnout is expected.
More people are ordering beds and boxes, including Ingrid. Later today on News 13 at 5:30, Consumer Reports puts them to the test and what you need to know to pick the right mattress. Well, Black Panther made more in a day, one single day last weekend, than any other film made all year long. So it's not giving up the box office title just yet.
But 3 new movies are opening wide this weekend. David Daniel looks at how they're expected to fare.
Tonight, we're taking game night up a notch.
Oh boy.
Game Night has the best shot at a silver medal this weekend, though it'll be far behind Black Panther. Adams star in the comedy about a couple whose regular turns into something much more dangerous and real. Opening weekend estimates range from $12 million to $17 million.
It was was his decision to go in. Shimmer.
The sci-fi flick Annihilation stars Natalie Portman as a scientist and soldier who joins an all-female team exploring a mysterious and shimmer. Box office watchers say it could be more.
The day that Amy shadowed you at school, I was Amy, and the day that you went to the beach with Justin, I was Justin.
Teenage girls and young women are the target audience for Every Day, based on a best-selling. And Gowrie Rice plays a 16-year-old girl who falls in love with a spirit who wakes up in a different teen's body to debut with $2 to $5 million. In Hollywood, I'm
Greensboro will go from Playhouse to prom headquarters.
The theater is giving away free dresses. The dresses were donated by the owner of a bridal store in Burlington that most of them are
probably maybe it's every student that's on free and reduced lunch. And so that tells us that there is somewhat of a financial need in a lot of our families.
Of Greensboro will be giving away the dresses this Sunday from 4 to 7, and then any leftovers will be donated away in March.
And you know, we do something like this locally.
Yeah.
We've done stories on, I think it's in Henderson County,
it
so
is.
Stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for another warm weekend. 70s Saturday, we've got a chance for rain mostly on Sunday, so the pick day of the weekend is definitely tomorrow. A few showers early Monday. Other than that, it looks a little bit cooler next week. Believe it or not, they're already complaining about the warm weather. I mean, I can't win.
Can't please everybody.